Hey there everybody, it's Todd from Gilla Games. Now, if you haven't seen my last video that I posted a couple weeks ago and saw that I got a haircut, you might not recognize me, but here I am with my new do, and it's still kind of doing whatever it wants to do, and it's springing back from removing all that other hair, which I sent in to Wigs for Kids. So that's a good donation. So I'm just gonna, I don't have any major things going on right now in the game, but I wanted to get out an update with a couple of quality of life enhancements and a couple of bug fixes. And so here it is. Now, these quality of life enhancements are directly the result of player suggestions. So these are great ideas. And there's a pretty new player. I don't know how to say his last name, but Mucciello or something like that. This dude, I know you're watching. He's written up 2 pages of suggestions, and so there's a couple of these are his, but I can promise you I'm never gonna finish all of those ideas. Some of them I might not even want to. But anyway, so here we are on the new game screen. I'm just gonna start a game here. Now, what I want to show you here is something that somebody asked for, is to be able to export and import or save or load, whatever you want to call it, the character design, which I call the DNA. So, and you might want to do this. Let's say you just have some character design that you just like, okay, yeah, I like that, and I want everybody in my band to look like that, or maybe in the future I want to use this design for another band if I want to start over. I don't know. So it also includes male, female, your hairstyle, various things here. Let's just pick something. Wow, that's quite a nose. And give some color, eye color, and the instrument and the aptitude skill don't matter. This is all about the visuals, and the name doesn't matter. Skin tone. Let's just make her. Let's make her like super vampire-y pale, I guess. And then I'm gonna export this. I'll just save it to my desktop, and see, I've already saved a couple. I'm gonna call this a vampire, and these are gonna be saved as .dna files wherever you save them. So now if I add another musician and I import DNA, go to where it was, another character exactly the same. Now you can choose different instruments and stuff, of course, but if you want to make a band of clones, you can do that. Or if you want to just make a band and then just save all the DNAs just in case you want to use them again in the future, you can do that. And I didn't do it right now, but in the future I probably will add the ability to export DNA from existing characters in existing save games, so that if you want to recreate the same look of a band you already have in a new game, then you'd be able to do that. But right now I haven't done that part. This is mainly useful for creating multiples of the same musician in one band. So that's that. Okay, so I have this band here that I created earlier as a test, and you can see I created twins using that feature I just showed you. And then I hired Brody, and I want to show you, well, on a few different screens here. Let's go to the character screen first. Now, there's a lot of screens that have these tabs up here, and you know, for various reasons. There's the musician info. The city guide has 2 tabs. Let's see here. If you go to the about screen, there's a few tabs. And there's the gig results. There's a lot of different screens. The gig itself for the speed of the gig. So now what you can do is, on any screen that has these kind of tabs, you can press the tab key on the keyboard and toggle through them. So if you combine this with, many people may not have even noticed this, but when you see the number up here on these characters, what that means is you can press that key to bring it up. So it says a toggle 1, I'm pressing 1, 2, press 3, press 2, press 1, etc. So now, press escape to get back out. I'm not even touching the mouse. I can press 1, hit tab, look at stuff, hit escape to get out of there. Of course, if I want to change anything about the looks, then I gotta grab the mouse and do stuff, but you can do a lot with just the left hand on the keyboard now. And of course the city guide, you want to come in here and look for jobs. It's kind of convenient. It's pretty neat. And okay, on the next thing are on the tags for the song list, which I only have a couple of songs here, but let me add a tag here to one of them. Now, of course, on the filter, I can filter on just ones with that tag or this tag, and I don't have anything with the trash tag. Or now, down at the bottom, there's none. And what that means is only show the songs that have no tag. So this might be useful if you want to tag all of your songs, and you have a lot of songs maybe, and you just want to see which ones still need a tag. So that's helpful for that. Now in the songwriting screen, go here. This is another one that has the tabs here. So you can come in here, hit tab to go to develop ideas, which is nice because a lot of times you want to write a song, you just want to develop ideas. So it's easy to switch now. Now there's a new option which says down here on this button, you can press the space bar to do the same thing as clicking this button. So it's nice that you don't have to move the mouse back and forth all the time. So I click these two, space. Click, click, space. Click, click, space. So this makes it a little bit more convenient, less mouse movement. Here's a couple, actually 3 that match. Pick the 2 you want. There you go. And that's about it for now. In other news, I'm still working on the popularity enhancements on pre-live, which I haven't had a lot of time to work on in the last week or so because I've been swamped with 2 of my other projects. And one is my new game, which is going to be for iOS and Android, which I haven't officially announced yet, but stay tuned for that. And the other thing is the James Bond car project, which I talked about in a previous video a while back. That's kind of ramping up a little bit more now. So stay tuned. If you want to be first to know about a lot of what's going on these projects, join the Patreon page. We have a decent amount of players. Yeah, I guess they are players on the Patreon so far. And there's a few different subscription plans if you're interested. I know somebody just recently asked, why don't I make DLC? Because he would buy it. Well, I always said I don't want to make DLC that people pay for. So if you want to help financially develop, new features and stuff for the game for the future, like those Halloween masks that I just released a few weeks ago, consider joining the Patreon. That's just a way you can keep contributing to the game to get more content and features out of it in the future. So, and it helps me pay for contracted artwork and 3D models and things like that, sound effects, music licensing, that type of stuff. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.